here and see if Vortex is able to win this game.
And we see a druid, and we see a druid with Naturalize
Yeah.
and Cold Light Oracle. So this is a special version. It's really strong against handlocks and Miracle Rogues because you can force him to burn a lot of cards.
The advantage of this druid is it's like a rush druid, more or less. There are Argent Squires in Power of the Wild and everything too. So you can get your enemy down hardcore, even an enemy druid with it. There's Power of the Wild already. So he has a great deck with great potential. The question is just, can Vortex stop the rush? I mean, he has Swipe, Raz already. There's Harvest Golem just waiting to go.
So much value.
And the Oracle is cool, but Vortex is not going to have so many cards.
Nope.
Yeah, this is just a token druid with even more card draw potential and mill potential against your enemy. I mean, with a Naturalize against a Giant plus a Cold Light Oracle turn 4, you just give him so much card in his hand after you raped his Giant, and you're giving him, like, what? You burn 3 Giants in a row. That would just be perfect.
That's a giant disadvantage.
But Vortex is dropping here a good Harvest Golem, so how is he gonna kill it? So there's a Raz, there's a Claw. He could already pull those 2 spells, but you don't want to Raz Claw against that. Since you got your Valid Teacher, you want a Valid Teacher, Coin, Claw, something like that.
Do you think he's going for the Cold Light?
It could be a possible move.
Just for the giggles?
Or just play the Power of the Wild, but you get your Valid Teacher already in your hand. I would go for the Cold Light to draw an Innervate. The only reason
that would be so crazy next turn.
Yeah, the only reason I would go for the Cold Light would be Innervate, so you can go Valid Teacher, Innervate, Crazy Madness mode.
Okay, coins out, the Keeper.
The Keeper is pretty cool. So now his Harvest is silent, you can just trade easy mode with him. There's a Chillwind Yeti, so you can Raz away the Chillwind Yeti. Or actually, there could be the potential of just Naturalize the Yeti away in this situation. Since you cannot play your Valid Teacher. Your Valid Teacher will just get killed.
That would get killed immediately.
And Naturalize would be a good move here, or okay move. You can Naturalize Raz card draw, you can Naturalize Hero Ability. Both are possible moves. I'm gonna see the Naturalize. 2 cards for Vortex.
Force of Nature and Harvest Golem.
That's a goodie. And he just goes for the Claw, killed the Harvest Golem. Oh, and whoa, you gave him 2 cards. In a Druid, it ain't so bad, since, yeah, he gets 2 more cards. When does he want to play him? The Druid often has so many cards in his hand, is not able to play them all. Well, White Girls pays out a lot.
Rake. Do you think he's going for Innervate White Rose?
Innervate Raz? Innervate White Rose?
Innervate Welcome? No, I don't think so.
Well, double White Rose, that's pretty annoying for Vortex.
I think he's just gonna Innervate out the Raz and kill the Keeper.
You sure?
I would go for it.
You could just wait, chillax. He doesn't even need to do his Innervate here.
Well, he saw Naturalize, and he's up to 8 cards. So you could expect another one, or even the Cold Light Oracle. So I think it's the right turn.
As you say, it could be better to actually Innervate here, since in a Druid deck, every card is cool. So you don't have one card in your deck which ain't so good. If you only have Innervates and White Roses in your hand, well, that's sad. But still, every card you draw has value. And if you burn your cards, then that's rather sad than cool. For Esosek, oh, there's even an Auctioneer in. Well, the Auctioneer is not uncommon in a Token Druid.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the Claw, we saw the Naturalize, you have the Power of the Wild. There are a lot of spells.
Wow, the Moonfire too, so we can see some madness coming soonish. And the good thing is Swipe is gone. Swipe just went, oh, I'm surprised Vortex went for Hero Ability. He could have just White Rosed here to next turn be on 7 mana. No, on 8 mana.
8 mana.
He could have gone for Druid of the Claw and Harvest Golem. So I didn't fully understand why he just didn't do it. I know he wants to the card draw later on, but it would have been okay.
Maybe burn away 1 card, but really risky.
Oh, he can go for Valid Teacher, Raz, Moonfire. Gets 2 minions. The Swipe was just used recently. The Raz was just used. And next turn, you would have Cold Light Oracle, draw some cards, maybe get another Moonfire, plus Power of the Wild. You would have 3 2/2s on the board, 1 3/3 and 1 4/6. In total, that makes Doom on the board.
That's a lot of minions.
Especially there are 2 cards drawn by Vortex now, so he goes up to 8. And there's just now Grimscale Oracle is just what you want to do, and hopefully get an Innervate.
Well, there's also
Just play a Cold Light Oracle.
yeah, burn cards.
Wow, Savage Roar. And Naturalize, now Naturalize. Obvious.
Of course. Naturalize, burn cards.
Naturalize and Power of the Wild.
Ooh.
Wow, even no Cold Light Oracle plus the Naturalize. So that's 2 cards burned already.
It's
Force
5
of
cards.
Nature, Roar
Oh!
gone, and 2 more cards.
And then 1 when he draws.
This Esosek is just going crazy here. Another Savage Roar. And
Arch Commander. Oh,
Argent Commander.
damn it.
Next turn is just GG with double Power of the Wild plus
Roar.
Roar.
Holy cow.
And as I said, Vortex has 10 hand cards,
Yeah.
and that's it.
You would have loved to have played one of the Wild Growths to be at least able to play his scenarios, but
I think you need to go for Force of Nature and trade the 2/2s, the 2/2, and 2 1/1s with your hero ability.
yeah.
You have to fear
is
Roar.
Is he considering? He should. He should.
You can kill 4 minions, so only 2 are left on the board, and that wouldn't wreck you. But if he leaves it alive, well, still, if he leaves it alive, there's just going to be double Power of the Wild. That makes a lot of 3/3 minions, and then just next turn
He
Roar.
goes for it.
And that's the most obvious play. I think it's still lost. Just look at the double Power of the Wild. That's good. Spawn another minion, make it a 2/2 additionally, and then spawn another minion and make that everything 3/3s.
Oh, Moonfire.
So you can even go for Auctioneer, Moonfire, Power of the Wild.
Perfect.
1 card. If he gets an Innervate, that would be even more perfect.
That would be really crazy.
Well, he still has the
He
option.
has the chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that an...
Oh, god damn.
So he can Innervate into the second Power of the Wild, and Vortex just get wrecked by that draw.
Wow.
Even with a Azure Drake swipe, you're not going to play against this. Double Savage Roar next turn. Yeah, so GG Vortex, good night.
What? This deck, it's just crazy.
That's 11, 13, 15, 18,
I'm not
21.
even gonna bother counting.
24 with 7 minions, that's gonna be 8 plus 16. So 24 plus 16 was a double Roar. Plus 17 actually.
What? No more.
No, the 41 damage.
It's 2 for every character.
Yeah.
So you get 14, but he has 2 roars. So he gets plus 28.
Oh, that's actually correct. You have to double it. I was like, I thought it was plus 1. So I don't.
So how much does he have?
It's just madness damage. You're correct.
What?
Well, there's the silence. Whee! Not useful. Sadly, you cannot deal all the damage you have on the board.
He has a potential of 53 damage next turn.
Well, double Roar is always devastating. I mean, for every character plus 2, and as you see, there are 8 characters. So that's 32 damage only from the Roars. That's more life than Vortex actually has here. So, yeah, we'll play it from Vortex.
I'm not quite sure if he can come back from that one.
I don't know how often this... He even has an Innervate Raz. I don't know how often this pays out or works.
Like, this is the craziest board I've seen in my life.
Yeah, that's one of the craziest, obviously. I agree there. Well, he's not. He's just killing him directly. Wow, that was easy win here for Esosek. Vortex just got demolished.
That was just crazy. It was so beautiful to watch.
Attack, it can work perfectly if Esosek is not white grossing out his madness again.
Whew.
I think that was just a dream draw when he got the Innervate into the
Power of the Wild.
into the Auctioneer. That was just super nice. Well, he already has White Crows and the Auctioneer, Telnus plus, wow, the Naturalize also. Vortex needs to watch out to not have too many cards in hand.
Yeah, he knows what's going to happen then.
That shouldn't be a problem. And the main problem is always you Naturalize a Mercury Rogue with not so many cards in hand. He can play every card since it's a Mercury Rogue.
It's true. He goes for Coin and Cleave. That's useful. Like, have a 4/4.
That's gonna get Selnist and Rast easy mode. Selnist Rast is really so potent. The other way around, he would have taken 4 damage. He's considering actually neutralizing. You see him counting his cards. So his mouth was just like, okay, my enemy has 5 cards, I'm not going to neutralize. He just killed the Van Cleef easy mode, and he's even going to draw cards from this. Would you shift or hero ability it down?
I would shift.
Yeah, just get some cards. It was a good pick for Vortex, I think, especially with the Cold Light Oracles, just giving him more and more cards. He's just profiting from that, and he has his kill combo. As we know, yes, there is... Timo, what are you doing? Why are you making sounds? Yeah, stop lying, Timo. We're just hearing that you're looking at strange stuff. Okay, there is the SI7 agent out. He just killed the Azure Drake. And what follow-up would you expect now? Is he just gonna razz it away and keep her in the face?
I guess so. He wants to have some minions on the board. Could even consider cold lighting because he doesn't really have options right now.
Yeah, but Cold Light is like the one...
It's really nasty against the rogue. I completely agree with you.
You want to combo it. Like if you Cold Light, then you Cold Light and neutralize.
And do a second cold light maybe, yeah.
But not against 4 cards in your enemy's hand. You just do him a favor now in this situation. There's double cold. There's exactly the move you were talking about. That's
but
6 cards.
Then he only burns 1.
Well, I think it's value. There's conceal backstab. Second cold light. No auctioneer by now. The good thing is Vortex is holding Leroy, so that cannot get burned. First of all.
He's gonna burn 1 card.
No, he didn't get an auctioneer by now. Just a shift.
Oh, well, that's fine.
And that's okay. Just gonna... Wow, this is annoying. You want to go Azure Drake and kill those 2, but you cannot. I would actually
The hand of Vortex is really bad.
Yeah, you cannot even kill bows now. Well, you can.
He could Leroy. Just kidding.
This is
no
okay.
Value. No.
The problem is, if you look at...
He eviscerates the cold light.
That's surprising for me, especially. We're gonna see the auctioneer.
Moonfire.
Auctioneer,
Swipe.
Moonfire hero ability. Oh no, Violet Teacher, Moonfire, swipe face. I don't agree with the eviscerate there. I would rather leave it alive before I eviscerate it away. You kind of want a Moonfire for the small minions.
Yeah, but you don't want to do it when there's still the Blade Flurry, etc.
Especially
I think the swipe play is correctly.
Yeah.
Because he wants to do it when he has a Power of the Wild on his hand and combo it.
And you want to draw the cards with the auctioneer next turn.
That as well.
I think the sap on the Violet Teacher would be a good choice here.
Yeah, definitely, especially when he has 2. Like, that's a no-brainer.
Well, we're just gonna see another Violet Teacher plus the second swipe probably.
What do you think? Or auctioneer?
No, I don't think the auctioneer, since you're getting minions and cards if you play the auctioneer, and you want to play the auctioneer next turn with the White Crows, since the White Crows gives you... You play a spell, you get a card. You get the card to draw a card,
so much,
and you get 2 cards. So you draw 3 cards just with Auctioneer White Crows, you draw 5 cards with a double Moonfire, and you still have then the chance with 5 cards to draw a Power of the Wild and actually drop it. And if you draw another Innovate, you draw another cards, and then you can still get the Power of the Wild.
Oh my god. Please.
This is
not again. I want to have the deck list, by the way. I'm going to play this one.
You're going to play this one.
It looks so funny.
So I guess we're just going to see the card draw madness now.
Holy cow.
So that's like 1 card, as I said. And then he gets a card to draw more cards. So
card drawception.
There's that Mana Exceed card. Now you can draw another card, get a minion, and get like 2 cards.
Gets a claw. Really?
Yeah. So he can just Moonfire just for more cards. He wins the Power of the Wild badly. And he has 2 more chances for it. Especially Wizard Claw, he just easy mode killed the Azure Drake.
Yep.
Next turn it's just double. There's the Power of the Wild. Real. In Vortex situation, he feels like he's playing against a Miracle Rogue himself, since those decks are doing exactly what he's normally doing, leaving your enemy no chance. Second Power of the Wild. Next turn, we had the combo again.
A double roar.
We have to admit, Esosek drew 2 times really good, and Vortex had the second game a sad draw of Doom.
But like the deck seems to work perfectly. Like he has so much draw.
Yeah, absolutely, it works perfectly. If you get it running, if you face the perfect miracle draw, I don't think you get it running at all. I mean, it was pretty good. He had all the removal he needed in early game.
He can almost clear next round.
Oh,
Weapon up, deadly poison, he can clear. Kill the auctioneer and go for Blade Flurry.
Yeah, I think that's what he needs to do to stay in the game here. Oh, does he have enough mana? Yeah, if he plays the Gnomish Inventor, he has enough mana to do it still.
Yep.
And he has a preparation. But he needs some cards. He needs his own auctioneer. I still haven't seen an auctioneer for Vortex.
He has double Shadow Step.
So you mean you double Shadow Step your...
No. I mean, he has Leroy, double Shadow Step. He has a lot of damage on his hand already.
Yeah, that's correct. There's 20 damage with what he has on the board now. At least he wrecked everything. But there's Force of Nature Roar already.
Yep.
There's another auctioneer in his hand, so he can still go for
I guess he's just gonna draw another Force of Nature now.
Yeah, if he draws another Force of Nature, that's a no-brainer. Just go Force of Nature Roar, Force of Nature Roar.
Wait, nope, it's not enough.
Well, now I would start the card draw madness again.
Burn cards?
Well, he cannot burn cards. There are not enough cards for Vortex.
How many does he have? 7, not 8. I thought it was 8.
I think still the one Eviscerate he wasted. Oh, this Innervate.
Wait, he wins next turn. With Innervate, Force of Nature, Savage Roar.
Yeah,
there's no taunt, there won't be a taunt.
Yeah,
it's GG.
That's the dream, as you like to say. The double Roar play.
73. He could even hero ability.
I would get the minion out just to have it out, I have to admit. Vortex, if he clears the board, he needs a, how is it called?
No, hero ability...
Shadow Step, Earthen Ring, Shadow Step, Earthen Ring.
Look, hero ability is better because you drop him down to...
17?
17. Ah, okay, he had Claw already played. Okay, I thought he would drop him down to 19, because then with Earthen Ring, Farseer would go up to 22.
Yeah, he would need to Shadow Step, Earthen Ring, Shadow Step, Earthen Ring. I'm surprised he didn't go for the Auctioneer, and... Oh, I think he's just...
He knows it's over.
Yeah. The main problem is if you play the small drakes against the Druid, like Shadow Step Leroy, and then Shadow Step him just back into your hand, he has 4 or 6 drakes out, and he just roars those drakes and almost wins. Like, so with those 2 drakes and the double roar, it would already plus 12, it would be 15 damage with the Power of the Wild, it would be 17 damage without playing anything else than those cards. He doesn't even need to Force of Nature. Oh,
he's gonna do it.
Yeah, Vortex just surrenders. He knows it's over, so...